There is a new epic Neymar card, and today I'll tell you if it's good, how it compares to the free epic one, how to train it and skill it, and why. Timestamps in the description. Here we go. Above is the new one, below the old. There are three things that immediately come to mind here. The new one is a lot better at passing, ball control, and dribbling. The old one has a lot higher offensive awareness, and the new one is the better player overall. Depending on your style and the position you play them in, you can slightly change the leveling, but this is a solid base which should suit most playstyles regardless of your skill. As promised in the title, I'll talk about a really spicy specialized alternative for experienced players with 101 dribbling and tight possession in a minute. The main thing about these two players is the new Neymar is better at almost everything except for being a raw scorer type of player, a finisher. He actually can't even play as a central forward. As a winger, an attacking midfielder, or a supportive second striker, the new one wins in my opinion. So if you have both, unless you want to play him as a striker whose main objective is to score, or you absolutely need the deep lying forward playstyle, the new one is better. The reason for this is because he is a lot better at passing, ball control, and tight possession, and that more than makes up for the lower offensive awareness. Unless, as I said, you want to use him as a finisher. The old Neymar is by no means bad. I still use him, he's phenomenal. The new one is just a bit better for many things. One important thing to note is that the new Neymar is also better with his weak foot than the old one. Training wise, you could give the new Neymar 8 points in shooting. Old one has 10 because he's best as a finisher. 4 points in passing is alright for the new one because he's already very good there. For the old one, these points would be wasted because he's really bad at passing. Both need a bit of dribbling, although depending on your playstyle, you could reduce this by 1 or 2 points for the new one because he's extremely good at dribbling. Or you could even increase it if that's your style and you absolutely know what you're doing. Old Neymar needs the points in dribbling for ball control and the tight possession, which is important especially close to defenders in and around the box. Both Neymars want at least 12 dexterity, because offensive awareness, acceleration, and balance are for me their most important stats. In my opinion, this is a must. It makes them react faster to loose balls, they can turn faster and smoother, and they take less time to get up to full speed, which is super important. The remaining points go into lower body strength. Now let's talk about two alternative builds. The most interesting alternative in my opinion is the one I would absolutely try myself at first, which is 5 shooting, 0 passing, 10 dribbling, 12 dexterity, and 8 lower body strength. It might lack a bit in finishing, but that player would dribble and turn so smooth, it could definitely make up for it. Like, look at this. 101 dribbling and tight possession paired with 96 ball control and acceleration and 97 balance. What? It's completely insane. This card is definitely among the best dribblers in the game. Now, if you wonder why this isn't the build I mentioned first, that's because I think this one is a lot harder to play and execute at its maximum, because dribbling and skilling isn't easy, whereas the other build I showed first is a lot easier to use for most players. Another build for those who prefer running and not dribbling and skilling would be this one with 8, 3, 3, 12, 10. In the end, it's up to your playstyle really. Everybody prefers different things, everybody plays in a different way. You'd also have more stamina this way, it's definitely a nice alternative. Choose whatever you like. Now let's talk about their skills. Both of them have lots of skills for skill moves. The old Neymar absolutely needs one touch pass, through passing, first time shot, and long range curler. As a last skill, I would either give him acrobatic finishing or fighting spirit. True story, I still haven't decided this for mine. He only has 4 abilities so far. No joke. I would definitely give the new Neymar one touch pass, through passing, and fighting spirit. The other two are depending on yourself, your playstyle, and your formation. Acrobatic finishing is an option. Pinpoint crossing would be useful if you cross a lot. Scissors feint if that's one of your preferred skill moves. Long range shooting if you shoot from afar, especially from central positions without curling. For example, if you use him as an attacking midfielder. There are really a lot of options. Choose whatever you like. Thanks for watching. I'd love if you subscribed or liked the video. All questions into the comments. Until then guys, take it easy. Shaka.